And y'all, you know, I'm gonna get to talking a little bit about crypto, a little bit about that. Man, the same motherfuckers, not so long ago, who tried to tell me that I ain't know nothing about crypto, that I just didn't understand crypto. There was just something that I just couldn't see. They are actively avoiding me now because I am gloating from the top of the mountain. I told you so, motherfucker. It's always good to do that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Because again, this is a new channel and I really haven't invested too much in it. But I appreciate, so that's why it's so good that y'all here. But again, every morning what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm gonna continue to make different types of content. But every morning, I got my bong right here. I started off that way. I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna talk shit with y'all about a couple of the stories that I read, and that's how we gonna get the day going. Exactly. They straight ghost mode. Because what y'all got to say, every damn exchange keep collapsing. The stable coins that are supposed to be perpetually tied to the US dollar, somehow that never seems to be the case, because the reality is that you really can't, crypto exchanges, especially at this point, can't make a profit unless they're committing some type of significant level of fraud, because they're supposed to, you know, make money when people make exchanges. But typically when it comes to investments, whether it's crypto or anything else, people want to hold on to their investments at least long enough to where people aren't just making exchanges back and forth every day. And that's why these crypto exchanges keep getting busted for fraud. One, because there's hardly any regulation in the market. That's why the market's attracting so many fraudsters in the first place. But also because they got hundreds of millions or billions of dollars worth of these shit coins that people, you know, thought of. You know, people make coins and it's like, okay, I made this coin a month ago, and in 9 months, their companies are evaluated at $3 billion, just because people have thrown a bunch of money into it, and then it inevitably crashes because it's just a Ponzi scheme. And then over time, the crypto exchanges themselves also crash. And that also reminded me, while I'm on this topic, I'm not going to go on and on about it too much, because I talk shit about crypto, the crypto market, every day. So I need to do some self maintenance. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here for hours talking shit about it. But anyway, Binance, they recently received an audit to prove of their, you know, that their funds are what they say they are, from Mazars. But it appears that that audit was bullshit. I'll read a couple of excerpts from that audit. So they were supposed to show proof of reserves, you know, that all of people's coins are actually backed by real value, real currency, real US dollars, what have you. And you said, exactly. I don't know how long they're gonna let the grift continue, but as long as they let the grift continue, motherfuckers just gonna keep scamming, because they can. It's really not more complicated than that. Because these scams really aren't complicated. They're not that sophisticated. It's just people throwing money into a coin and then people pulling the rug. That's all it is. It's just pump and dump schemes. That's it. But anyway, so Binance's audit from Mazars, it's looking like Binance just paid Mazars to kind of write up oh, we looked at your company report. But there's some problems with this to kind of indicate that this wasn't a real audit. Within the text that describes it, Mazars says this UAP engagement is not an assurance engagement. So basically, we're not actually looking into it. I'll read more. Accordingly, we do not express an opinion or an assurance conclusion. We have performed additional procedures. Had we performed additional procedures, other matters might have come to our attention that would have been reported. I'm going to read that again. This UAP engagement is not an assurance engagement. Accordingly, we do not express an opinion or an assurance conclusion. Had we performed additional procedures, other matters might have come to our attention that would have been reported. So that's basically them saying we're not liable for this shit when it crashes. That's basically what that is. Because why would you say that? If not to protect your ass? And I don't know why Mazars would even do this, other than they just got paid to do it. So this is more important though. So their procedures and their findings. My TYT schedule this week, actually, every Wednesday I'll be on Unbossed with Nina Turner, just going forward, and every other Thursday I'll be on with JR on the watch list. This week I'm on with Nina and JR, and then so that'll be perpetual. But yeah, so again, to to Binance's again to Binance's fake audit. So this is their procedure, and this is important, right? So it says their procedure to find the proof of funds. Obtain from management the asset balance reports from the InScope assets at blah, 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 on November 22nd that list and quantify the nominal balances of all customers. Number two, obtain the management and full listing of all InScope assets. So again, obtain, basically what that means is they're asking for a sheet of paper that says how much money is in the accounts, but they're not actually looking to see how much money is in the accounts because their findings say we obtained from management the asset balance reports. We obtained from management a full listing of all InScope assets, but you didn't actually look in it because the numbers aren't there. So again, this was just a BS report because the problem with the crypto market is one, it's unregulated. And again, there's so many problems with it, but these crypto exchanges inherently don't make that much sense because unless there are like a handful of crypto coins that like are just solidified and don't go nowhere, then inevitably all that's going to happen is we're going to have the continual introduction of shit coins until people just totally give up on it altogether, right? So so again, crypto exchanges, they can't have all of these shit coins on their platforms and be safe from those shit coins when they collapse. And then, like I said, they can't really turn a profit unless they're committing fraud in some type of way. So what they end up doing is like with Terra Luna, basically what Terra Luna did is they had an algorithmic system that was a stable coin that was supposed to basically keep the coin at a dollar value. And long story short, how they would do that is every time one of the Luna coins was spent, it was supposed to get deleted. But they weren't deleting the coins. They would spend them and the coin would just stack up, stack up, stack. So basically they ended up having this excess reserve of coins that were supposed to be deleted, but were not. So that's just fake money. So eventually the whole fucking thing collapsed because they not only were they just printing all these Terra Luna coins that weren't supposed to be printed, but when they were being spent, they weren't deleting them. So that's how they make their money. Otherwise, they got to sit around, twiddle their thumbs and wait for people to sell, which if it's a good investment, you don't want to do that very often. So again, it's just interesting to see all of this shit go down. So much to the point, again, it's like all of this shit's happening. FTX, Three Arrows, fucking Gemini, goddamn, man, it's so many. I got them written down, but just one after the other. Fucking the US Terra Luna, Safe Moon, Million Coin. I'm gonna get on y'all's nerves listing all these goddamn coins that didn't failed. Bitcoin is crashing. Bitcoin has been the coin that's kept the majority of its value, but again, the issue is people are supposed to use stable coins to make exchanges. So if the stable coins don't fucking stay stable, how can Bitcoin stay stable? Kathy Wood talking about, she's an investor. She talking about Bitcoin's going to be at $1 million in 2030. One, how can you say that? You don't know where it's going to be in 7 years. And two, how can you say that when the fucking Bitcoin is like this? So, again, it's like, to me, in my opinion, it's a failed experiment. We already have money. You know what I'm saying? We already got money. And I mean, what's the fucking point? I mean, the best I see, maybe they can stabilize Bitcoin and it remains just a stock investment that you can, transfer into dollars, but really it's just some nerd shit that don't nobody need. I'm a nerd too. I'm not criticizing nerds. Don't get me wrong. I'm just acknowledging that it's some fucking nerd shit that don't nobody really need. You know what I'm saying? So that's the deal. There's a lot of issue.